He's really grown into the game, Gordon Ramsay. He's been bombing forward, he has. There's that challenge there, look, whoa. Bang, hits the floor with a bit of a wallop, but nonetheless, still manages to get himself up. Ow.
Hasn't quite got back to his station at left back yet. Very calmly done by Patrick Keelty. Very well controlled by Brian Lara.
Yeah, I think he's been playing a bit of football with Dwight York over the years, Brian.
They were in the same Trinidad under-16 team. I bet that was some fun. Damien Lewis, who's one of the fitter celebrities out there. Oh, he could go all the way here. Damien Lewis, he seemed to be held by Joe Calzaghe. Patrick Keelty did well in the end.
Yeah.
You know what he wants? Mark Clutterberg having none of it. Do you think England will get a referee when they play against the USA next weekend from England? No, I don't think so either. There's a Brazilian referee for that big match next Saturday night, which is exclusively live on ITV. 7:30 kickoff. I'm sure you'll join us. The opening game of the World Cup finals on Friday on ITV, along with the opening ceremony. Here's Shane Farden. Now Luis Figo. Luis Figo tackled by Robbie Williams. Seen off comfortably. You've got to do better than that against me. Figo is a bit intimidated. He's probably never played against a left back who's more famous than he is. Michael Sheen, the rest of the world captain, has very gallantly given up his place at half-time, but he's now got his breath back and he's talking to Kirsty Gallagher.
Thank you very much, guys. Michael, you've just come off. How was it out there for you?
It was just fantastic. It was just the experience of a lifetime. Amazing.
And now, what do the rest of the world team, what do your team need to do to equalise?
Well, I think we've started the second half really strong, now that I'm not there. I think, you know, if Zidane and Figo can hook up together as they were starting to, and I think Nicky could possibly get through as well. So I think we've just got to keep pushing on.
Thanks very much.
Here's Teddy Sheringham. Seen off by Huppier. It's going to be a corner kick. And Michael Sheen, as a boy, was on holiday at Pontins in the Isle of Wight, and Tony Adams was there with his dad, and they asked him, he was only 12 at the time, to have a trial with Arsenal, and then Michael Sheen's dad wouldn't let him go all the way from South Wales up to London to have a trial. He was a decent footballer in his youth. And he was a wonderful actor. Here's Luis Figo. Nicky Byrne. Figo. Blocked by Ralph Little. Much to the relief of Jamie Theakston behind him.
Understandable, they have a much more of a positive outlook now, the rest of the world side. Zidane and Figo linking up. Nicky Byrne is very energetic. Always trying to make a run.
Led by Nicky Butt. There's a lovely moment there just off camera when Ralph Little went up to Zinedine Zidane and actually motioned to praise him, to worship him. I must admit, I feel a bit the same, Ralph. A wonderful footballer. Redknapp. Now Ollie Murs. See if the rest of the world captain's got his breath back. Ollie Murs got around Gordon Ramsay, but he hadn't bargained for Henrik Larsson covering.
We've had another couple of years as a centre-half, Henrik Larsson, Clive, to me.
I mean, it's 3 years since he had that little spell here with Manchester United. He has now officially retired as a player, but why? Goodness only knows. He's managing in Sweden, in the Swedish second division. He's an ever-green footballer. Sami Hyypiä here was called on very late in the day. He was apparently fishing in Lapland earlier this week when Paolo Maldini announced that he was unable to support the occasion, and Sami Hyypiä was called upon and had a late and I'm sure interesting journey from that part of the world to be with us in Manchester this evening. Well, it has been raining, it must be summer. Test match in Manchester, it was always going to rain, wasn't it? Well, I gather it's been raining in Greece. Somebody on holiday there told me so. Sheringham. Damien Lewis on the way. Gethin Jones comes across. The ball's gone out.
Lucky there again, Damien Lewis, who has genuinely covered every inch of this huge Old Trafford pitch. It's another really good run. Gethin Jones commits to the challenge. He skips it, he rides it well, Damien Lewis, but it just trickles out.
Byrne against Nicky Butt. His header. Getting away from Filan. 0330-123-1966 is the number that we want you to call and pledge some money for a most worthy cause, UNICEF. Sheringham looking for a chip. Oh, just grazed the crossbar. Anything that Patrick Kilty could have done about that. Teddy Sheringham, one of his heroes when he was a Manchester United player, almost embarrassing him.
It's a great effort as well. He has a little look maybe to slot someone, Teddy, and I think Paddy Kilty just wanders off his line half a yard. Just about got away with that.
I'm sure he'd have reached it if he'd been stood on his line. Zinedine Zidane just takes that on the chest. Over £4 million has been raised by the first two Soccer Aid matches for children all over the world. It's the third Soccer Aid. James Corden still the most serious face in the entire England camp. He's suggesting changes to Harry Redknapp and Brian Robson. Paddy McGuinness, I think, is the man he wants to bring on. Maybe it will be Woody Harrelson. I think it's time for a bit of Woody. Ricky Hatton is warming up too. Some of the greatest moments of his sporting career here in Manchester. Zidane. Nicky Byrne. Mark Little is there. Sheringham was aware that Shearer was on the move. Henrik Larsson has glanced it away, but only as far as Ollie Mers. Support arriving rather slowly. Shearer. Back in towards Ollie Mers. Sheringham! England 2. The rest of the world now. The SAS back in tandem. Shearer and Sheringham in their prime. Too hot for most defences to handle. And nothing that the rest of the world or Patrick Kilty could do about Teddy Sheringham's header.
Yeah, good little interplay between Shearer and Ollie Mers. Look at Teddy, just runs in off of Gethin Jones. And he's always been so accurate with his heading. He doesn't always try and thump it with his head. He just makes sure he hits the target. He tucks it down and he gives Paddy Kilty no chance. Terrific.